Hi guys, Steff here. I want to share with you two projects that I made using the Prima Romance Novel 12x12 paper and a couple chipboard pieces from the Tea Time collection. First, I made a birdcage. I did another 3D birdcage, and let's give you a complete look. So, okay, let's start here. I just arranged some flowers from my stash. The only two that are from Wild Orchid Crafts is the cherry blossom and the gardenia hair. And I took out the center and I set this pink, like a hot pink flower from my stash. And all the flowers are stickled. And here I have a acrylic light flower and an iridescent, petals. I have another one here also. And my bird, I just did some swirls on her wings and her chest area. And inside I put like a rug, if you will. And it's a rosette trim that Lydia at Triple Dog Dare You gave to me in one of my first racks from her. Thanks, Lydia. Finally got into it to cut it. Actually, I was kind of hoarding it. It was originally like a cream color, I think, and I used the Lindy Stamp Gang. I think it's the Rudolph Nose Red or Red Nose or something like that color, and it's really shimmery. I doubt you could see that, but it's really pretty. And just some flower, a small flower trim that I have, I took all the way around. Another flower cluster here, and I tied the top using a wire that I had, jewelry wire, and I just strung some pearl beads on it all the way around there. And stickled, I don't know what you call this flower, but I stickled the heck out of it, and more of the trim with a blue bling in the center. So that's that. And the other thing that I altered was this dresser. I don't know if you remember, I think a couple months ago I got some wooden pieces that I found locally. So I decided to alter. I think it's one of the smallest piece I have, and it was completely plain and just squared. Let me see if I could. Yeah, sorry about that. Trying to get it all in frame. Yeah, so I first gessoed the whole thing, and I used a light pink paint. And while the paint, you could see that glitter, while the paint was wet, I sprinkled this fine iridescent glitter that I have on it, and I just love that. And went with the black soot and distressed the whole dresser. So that's the back. And by the way, the dresser did not come with this backing here. I'm pretty sure that you guys know the paper line, and I fussy cut the top here from the paper line, and I adhere it to, actually set it on a piece of lightweight chipboard, and I trace it out, and then I cut it and adhere this to the lightweight chipboard that I measure the whole thing and just adhere it. So it gave, when I look at it, it reminded me of a dresser that I had growing up with the fleurs, carved into the wood. It looked like a Victorian type dresser, and that's what I was going for. I love that, So I did that, just to give it that extra flair. So after that, I spray it with the scintillating silver from Linda Stamp Gang. I doubt that you could see, maybe. And all the black outline, I use glossy accent on. So let me see if maybe you could get that maybe there. So I did that, and now on the top, each of the dots I did glossy accent, and on this flower image here I did glossy accent. And this female clay is a mold that I made from one of the Prima or the Shabby Treasures, something, I can't remember, I'm sorry. This wonderful die cut piece is, and the balloon, hot air balloon, is from the Tea Time collection, and I just adhered it there. Behind that you have a foam rose and an acrylic flower piece, and I lined the top with this beautiful black flat back pearls that I got from Karen. Thank you, Karen. Karen is JB Lady Scrapper 48. And I also adhere around this trim that I had in my stash. This black swirl bling is from Lydia. Thanks, Lydia. I have a few of these that I found. It's like jewelry, cosmetic jewelry. So I just tore off the back of it and stick that there. You know, I love the huge bling. And the flower, Wild Orchid Craft, and all the others are from my stash. And here I just adhere this tiny little key. Love the design on it, and a stick pin that I made, and this can come out. I love that. So that goes right back in there. And the flower cascade on the side here, and I put this charm. It says handmade with love, and some more flowers, some leaves that I glossy accent. A lot of glossy accent went on this project. And this is the same black trim here. I just cut them individually and I designed like a corner piece with them. And more of the black bling from Lydia. And that's it on that side. And the other side, you know, is just simple, plain and simple. And the whole thing I distressed the paper and ink with black soot. For the door, I adhere a piece of the paper, and I just put the same trim again. I cut the individual flowers and adhere them around, and inside is painted and distressed. And for these two drawers, I did not adhere paper because I don't know, I didn't want that look, so I just went in with the Prima stamp. Let's see if I have the stamp out here so I could show you which one, because I can't remember if I ever saw a name on them. No, I don't have it here. But I just took the black StazOn ink and I made a design around, you know, the drawer, and more of the trim and the insides are finished. So that's it, guys. My two projects that I made using the romance novel 12 by 12 paper from Prima, and I love that paper also. Let me know what you guys think. Any questions, please let me know. Thank you for watching my videos. Bye.